dude. That's my fucking job. I'll leave the beer talk to the professional.
Shit, pussy.
Well, I've been doing this 3 seasons.
Maybe you should learn how to interview then, motherfucker.
Well, that's your job, dude. I introduced the beer and the guest, dude. That's my
Okay.
job. And I am here for comical relief.
We got our jobs.
I'm all ha-ha, shitty joke, and then you go on to questions.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, shit. Hazy. Little Fang IPA.
Damn, you fucked it up.
Season 3. Vanilli. With Lil Parm as a guest. Lil Parmesan. Oh, no. Yeah. Little Hazy IPA. Which actually we haven't had an IPA in a while. So this is probably going to be very grapefruity. We have not had one in a while. Like, I think it's been like 3 episodes without an actual IPA. Especially out of a can. This actually smells dank, dude.
Bro. It's pretty very good, though.
It's got that dull...
It's got the Hefeweizen in them.
It's kind of like Bubble Stash with an apple taste.
Ooh, it's a rough one.
No, dude.
Oh,
what's the percentage?
You know what yours?
Percentage.
It's not like a Guinness Drought where it's like soy sauce.
Oh, no.
It's another Sierra Nevada. Their other one that we tried was pretty good, too.
6.7, though. Hey,
yeah, dude, for 6.7, that ain't bad at all. And it's actually really fucking clear if you look at it, dude.
Oh, yeah, these are chuggable. They're really fruity from the beginning. Dude, in the beginning, it's so good. I'm going to give that a 6.
It's all...
I'm raising out of 10, huh?
Out of 10, yeah, probably. For an IPA, out of a can, ice cold.
Ice cold.
In the Suds and Buds studio on a table in my hand, the right one. I'd probably give this a 7. Yeah.
I'm going to say a strong 8. I'm digging the Sierra Nevada.
I'm also kind of like drunk already. Which does not help with alcohol later on into the night. Like, if I started off with this, probably a 5, but now that I'm, like, already got a buzz, definitely like a 7.
Yeah.
I'd order another one, if that's what you're asking. If it was, like, happy hour or something. Yeah, I'm not made of money.
It's always happy hour.
I mean, if they were, like,
happy hour.
It was a decent price. Like $7. Like, I might have to go with the Rolling Rock.
Oh, gross. I'll take a Pabst.
Yeah, Bush back there.
That's what they call it on
Actually, that
Country
shit
Rock.
is fucking... Actually, when you're really drunk, Pabst Blue Ribbon's like...
No.
Oh, that's fine.
Nah, dude, if you get, like... You can get the tall boys in the fucking bar. What's that?
I used to hate it.
Is that the... Wow, what the fuck's that one in East Lewiston? Like, the fucking Lucky...
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, like,
It's
remember...
all hella small.
Yeah, tiny. The pool table's only like a nickel or some shit. Like...
Joe's round... Or, no,
fuck,
Joe's.
you know, it's like Lucky...
The Huddle.
The
Huddle.
No, it's not the
It's the
Huddle.
Huddle. No, it's
There's
the
the
Huddle.
other one by Larry's Food.
Literally
Lucky
called
too.
the Huddle
Yeah.
because
The
you have to
Lucky's, that
huddle
was
up
just
to
the
get
one.
in there.
Yeah, dude, cheap ass pool, but like, yeah.
10 cents per song on the jukebox.
Yeah, and we got to fucking with her with my mom. We drink Pabst the whole night. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, maybe it's the nostalgia. They almost bought us all the Fosters today. I thought about it, like the big ass. Like, fucking...
Dude,
Those are good.
I'm kind of bummed I didn't think about like the whole stuff. Like, we should have went with Mickey's.
Dude, fucking real.
Almost bought a
dude.
Mickey's
We should
too,
do
dude. I
that
was sitting in the fucking
dude.
Bridge Street Mart and had like all the 32 ounces. And there was like Corona. And then like the Foster's can. And then like Mickey's. Like,
Like, we should do that one episode. Legit, dude. There's some 40s.
I'm all...
When I was younger,
A
like,
6-pack of them.
there was like me and 20 of my buddies, and we would just hold Mickey's. Everybody had a Mickey's.
Dude, that's not
Like,
bad, dude.
Either that or 40s.
2 Mickey's a night,
Like,
you know.
Old English, and then like if
You're
they were
good.
out, you're all, I guess I'll take Still Reserve.
Oh, God.
Fucking 211, dude.
God. That's the worst.
Dude,
like a high gravity disgusting.
Fuck, dude. Me and this guy went and got Old English like a couple of years ago, and then like I totally forgot it was like malt liquor. Like for some reason, like I knew but I didn't know.
Yeah.
Right? Then like fucking like finished our 40s, and I bought us had bought us 2 apiece of the Old English. And like we're both like, is it fucking like hot in here? Like fucking sweating, dude. Like fucking malt liquor sweat, dude. Like fucking We get like halfway through the other 40, like I'm like drenched in sweat, my guts like.
You got a fat
dude, I
headache.
don't know. Yeah, dude, it's a badass headache. It's like between the 240s, you take a small break, and that's all it takes for like your brain to be like sponged. Like,
yeah.
fuck.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
dude, I haven't
awesome.
drank one in like a couple of years. I'm like,
For that reason,
dude, then we drank those. Speaking of high gravity, actually, one more quick story. Halloween, fucking, we drank those. We went to that apartment in Clarkston by Poplar. Remember with fucking Richard Murillo?
Fuck, I
And we
remember.
drank all those fucking high gravities like Halloween, and then like you like threw up in their Halloween candy bucket.
Oh shit! That was. I remember now. I remember that.
We
Was
drank
How could I
the
forget?
hurricanes or whatever the fuck. I think they were like it was either high gravity or just like called a hurricane. But
Oh,
like,
Hurricanes, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That was a rough fucking night, dude. I was up all night.
it's like a Lexus or some shit. I don't remember whose
Yeah,
house we were
yeah,
at.
yeah.
Lex?
That's it. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, dude. So he's like, we're like leaving the next day. He's like, I threw up in the candy bucket.
That was like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
crazy.
dude.
Chad,
Yeah.
fuck, that old liquor will make you dizzy quick. That hot dizzy too. So I'm gonna go lay out in cold concrete with my shirt off. So that's
Seriously.
you haven't been there, then you haven't drank enough. Anyway, sorry, we're here with Lil Parm. Enough about drunk me.
Right? It's time to talk about this guy. So everybody knows who you are, right?
I hope so.
Dude, we do.
No, that's the goal, you know.
Bro, you, for some reason, everybody's like, Lil Parm, they love it. And I get it now. Like, I've just been listening lately, like,
That heard of you
Thank
like
you, guys.
well,
bro, your
a while
videos
ago.
too.
I like didn't look you up or nothing. Like I said, I'm not like super huge in the rap. I like rap songs, not really rappers. Like,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that song slaps and that song doesn't slap. Like, kind of deal.
Yeah.
Like that's not like just rap. That's like pretty much everything. Like there's not a big.
Don't let him
band.
lie.
Yeah,
He's been
there's
listening
only,
to that song.
Fuck no, dude. That your other
Was
song,
it-
the games, but you had it called.
Or Brittany.
Yeah, bro. He's
Yeah.
listened to it a shitload.
Nah, dude. Like fuck, dude. That shit.
It's
I'm like,
good
how's
shit.
this not huge? Like it does. What is it like 2.7?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I honestly had high hopes for that shit. Like,
Nah, dude. I'm
Part of
surprised it's
my
not
language.
bigger, dude.
cause like that, I'd actually made that song like right when like that wave kind of came out, like Juice WRLD came out, Lil Skies came out, you know. But I didn't have like the rest of my album finished. I had like that and that Angelica song, cause I got a feature. I'm sure you've heard of Lil Peep.
Oh, yeah.
So Lil Peep has a friend named Chapo, or that's what he goes by at least, and I kind of knew that he was on his way to blow up,
He's getting
you
there.
know, and now he has songs, or like, he has videos with Future and shit out and stuff now,
Fuck yeah, dude.
and I knew that shit was gonna happen just for the affiliation alone, you know, and he wasn't quite there to where it was out of reach, and so I just kind of DM'd him on Twitter and asked him for
You're
a
all doesn't
feature.
hurt to try kind of deal.
Yeah, and my buddy Seth he floated me the money. I ended up paying him back, but he kind of helps me out. He like invests in me, supports me. Thank you, Seth. I don't know if this
Shout
camera's
out.
on me. Shout out
Seth
Seth.
who?
Seth Thorson, he's a shit. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta know the last name.
Go to his fucking. We don't have a website yet, but he's gonna have a website soon. If you need dog boarding, definitely go through him. That's the way to go. So like I didn't have that like album like all pieced together and cohesive, so to speak. And then of course me and Chad had been working on that video for like 3 months, so I kind of just had time to sit on it and make other songs because I knew the direction that I wanted, just because the beat was just like. It was like
It
a
was
64-bit,
fucking awesome.
you know what I mean? It was like a Game Boy. That's pretty much what it was. It reminded me of Pokemon or something like
Yeah,
that.
you guys had a lot of
know what I mean?
Pokemon action cameos
Dude,
in that, which is pretty
Dude,
fucking
yeah,
awesome.
I
You
was
had like
kinda,
all the forms of Gengar, I think, dude. Like, fuck.
Dude, well, yeah, because like Gengar's a ghost Pokemon, you know, and that was the idea that was like she was kind of like a witch or something.
Oh, yo, fuck
So,
this witch. No.
Yeah, so it was like a game, because like just like with women, they always got
Well,
you
that-
playing games.
Yeah,
and
right.
shit,
I was saying,
right?
then, like, fuck.
And so that was
Always
the
a game.
like premise of it. It was the idea that like I had to like defeat
Jumping
my
barrels, dude,
ghost
climbing
or some
ladders,
shit, you know?
Obstacles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just keep one bitch fucking.
And then I did the spirit gun at the end and defeated her.
Dude, I like caught that like as soon as I seen you take the knee and you like both sides, I was like, that's a fucking straight spirit gun move.
That dude, I straight got that from Yu Yu Hakusho. Love that show.
Yeah, dude.
And that's why I did Gengar was because he would fight demons in the
Yeah,
show. Dude. You know what I mean? And it
Dude,
left it eerie.
Super old too. Like when we were watching it as kids, dude, it was already old. I didn't realize that until I went back and rewatched it. That shit's old as fuck.
It's on Hulu, man.
Yeah, it's on Hulu. And I watched it on Funimation, but
Made in the 80s, right?
yeah, it was made in like the late '80s, like fucking
Like
before I was even
87
born,
or
dude.
so?
Really?
It's weird because I like watched it. I'm like, I grew up on this, but it was like made before I was even born and already dubbed.
Yeah, right.
And then you know, like
Yeah,
what?
You go back and watch some of like that old like. I went back and watched Dragon Ball Z and I was just like,
Dude, I went back when Hastings
man.
closed. When Hastings closed, I went and bought all of Dragon Ball Z on Blu-ray. All of it.
really? I liked like GT and stuff.
GT's not canon, bro. Oh, no. Well, bring that shit up in the Suns and No, GT, I watched GT. I actually have the full series also for GT. The only thing I don't own is Super. But
Well, it's just too far for me now.
it's getting a lot of episodes, so I'm saying like they're gonna actually come out with more Super, and I'm like, I'm not even sure if
I haven't even got.
I probably
through
will
the
just 'cause I
first
need shit to watch. But like,
portion of it.
if
Well,
I wasn't caught up, I probably wouldn't.
I also like lost my streaming. I've been strictly on movies for a minute now, so
Keeps you humble.
that's why. In a way, man. It's like drying off with your T-shirt. You know what I mean? When you don't have a towel, you're
It
like,
works,
"Fuck,
but then like you don't have a
I've done this,
T-shirt
I've done this
afterwards.
before, you know what to do,
I think that's the best analogy.
It is.
It's like
like
you're
that.
dry, but it's still not
It's like
okay.
you get out of the shower and you're like, fuck, there's not a towel in here. Or there might be one, but you know, you don't want to use that shit. You
I'll
use
on
it so
someone
many
else's
times.
ass, dude.
Yeah, you know.
Maybe if I don't dry my face, it'll be alright.
Exactly.
I put that ass towel on my face.
Yeah. So you're like, fuck, I'll just use this T-shirt, go get another one. You
What?
know.
So who
Yeah.
do you think your like idols? I mean, you got a crazy like almost pretty unique fucking sound. I think.
At least have a talent.
Who do you look up to? Like, who would you say your idols are, or people you like? Your favorite kind of music? Like?
I definitely like hip hop's always been like kind of number one. I didn't start on that, you know, like the first band I actually got into, which is a lot really unlike me in a way, is like Kiss. You know, like I love that shit, but I was also as a little kid just like,
Love gun.
these guys are fucking weird, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the painted face and Gene Simmons all with his tongue out and shit. But then, of course, like when I like found out who Eminem was, I bought the fucking 8 Mile soundtrack, and that was my
And
shit, bro.
movie.
I locked my bedroom door and just fucking, I was Eminem. You know,
I was Brad, dude.
You know what I mean?
Brad.
Though? Like, you guys did the same shit. Don't lie. You know when Eminem came out, you guys became
Everyone's
Eminem
trying to
too.
rhyme.
So
Rap battle their friends.
and then I had like my sister had this Tupac CD that I loved. It was Loyal to the Game, and I would just like, and it was out of spite a little bit, I think, to like anger my parents, which I feel terrible for. Mom, if you see this, I'm so fucking sorry. But like, I would just play that shit loud as shit, like while I slept. Like, and it's like out on bed.
It's like Mozart, dude.
You know, like seriously, it was
I
like
mean, I
the
wasn't in the
hardest
womb,
Tupac
but-
album.
Andy's community.
Like, so that was, I don't know, that was like the start of it, and then as I got older, like, I love Kanye, I love Jay-Z, I just grew to like more guys, and I started just kind of aping shit when I started making music, just because it's, like,
When did you
Just-
start putting out music, like, exactly?
man,
Like, going into, like, your genre, like, how long has it been, like, years-wise? Not an exact date or nothing.
for me, like, as like, under the name Lil Parm WAP, it's been like a year, but before that, I had put out music, like, back in 2015.
Damn.
Like, but it was just all trap.
Kind of
bro.
like
Just-
same genre,
just
though?
working.
Or, like...
It was hip hop music, but it was just like more. I was just experimenting. I was trying to find my voice and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and at the time, I thought it was good. You know, but it was just.
But, like, in comparison to then to, like, what you dropped Believe yesterday,
Yeah.
yeah, like, in comparison to that, like, drastic or like just kind of like lyrically better?
What's
or
funny is like the last thing that I did that I like kind of gave up on was also the first step to the idea that took me to believe in a way, because what I did at that point, like Young Thug was getting big, and I just didn't fucking understand it because it wasn't so like straightforward, and a lot of people really like the a lot of people's favorite rappers are Eminem, MGK, Tech Nine, Hobson, you know what I mean? It's that straightforward delivery, you know what I mean? Yeah. Especially around here, like, people love that straightforward delivery, but I noticed that, like, that on the East Coast and in other places, that's not, like, what was progressing and blowing up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we actually had someone on, Anderson Beers, and that guy, he does, like, rap battles, though, but, like, yeah, dude, like, kind of, like
a different
kind of come around to, like, it'll be, like, a story that comes around to, like, a fire punchline.
Yeah.
Kind of, like, fucking... he's alright. Anyway, carry on. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're right. Like, I don't know. It was like, at first, I was just trying to mess with my voice until I kind of started singing, and then it kind of evolved. I listened to Artists in Between came out, like Juice WRLD came out, and it was kind of a bridge between Young Thug and, like, more of a straightforward sound, because you can kind of understand everything he says, you know what I mean? It's where Young Thug, you have to actually...
Lyric video.
You have to listen to it intently and like know that he's saying like something fucking ridiculous. You know, like you have to kind of have an acquired ear for it in a way. Yeah. And I tried to pretty much take it to a level like right on the in between. And now I kind of know, like I can tell like by listening to that song that it's like the more straightforward, same delivery that he kind of has. And I think. Like Quentin Tarantino swears by it, and Picasso said it like first, like good artists steal, or good artists copy, great artists steal. You know, and like
take it and make it their own.
No,
kind of
for real.
It's like great artists
for real.
Take it and make it their own, and then I get what you're saying just by the way you said it, bro.
Dude,
makes sense.
Dude.
It's actually a badass quote.
Very badass quote, because that's how shit happens.
Yeah,
like that's how it is, man. And like if you look at Quentin Tarantino's first movies and shit, shot
dude,
for
like
shot,
Dust Till Dawn and like fucking all that old shit.
He literally looked at other movies, could grab the exact same position of the characters, change the dialogue, but the backgrounds are the same, and threw a fucking layer over it,
and a twist.
And made it his exactly, and then it was his creepy weirdo fucking self. I love Quentin Tarantino. I think all of his shit is great. Dust Till Dawn is of course a little corny. But
I fucking love that movie.
Like when it switches over to Quentin Tarantino in that film, I'm just like, oh my god, what the is he saying? He's like not saying it; it's in his head, you know. And now as an adult, that kind of stuff happens, and I'm like,
that's how shit evolves.
No, kidding.
Right? Comes full circle,
yeah. Going back to like you said, like not direct stuff. You said you have a song come out, it's a little more sentimental. You're like, I think we brought a clip of it in. It's called Remedy. Yeah, I think we have a clip of that we could check out.
Yeah, we should check that out, man.
I say you had it released and your re-releases. What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I put it out. And I just wanted it on my album. I kind of put it out just to kind of see if people took to it in a way, knowing that I would like use it later, but I didn't know if it was going to be a single or anything or what to do with it.
It's a good song. As myself.
Yes, have you listened to it a little bit? He got to listen to it more than we did because he had a phone in his hand. But we'll check that out.
But here we go.
I'm done looking for the remedy. They ostracized my entities, took away my memories. I passed out in the bushes that night. I must have fed my insecurities. Damn it, nothing's clear to me. Damn it, nothing's clear to me. I'm done looking for the remedy. They ostracized my entities, took away my memories. I passed out in the bushes that night. I must have fed my insecurities. Damn it, nothing's clear to me. Damn it, nothing's clear to me. I guess it all depends if you spark my interest. I guess that you're a 10, but you're not about business. I'm just trying to count up like hopscotch. I don't wanna let the dice roll when I bet it's on a sure thing. Sure thing, I'm always on a tightrope. Sure thing, I'll never let you down, even if I'm looking at a rifle or some time, bro. Loyalty over 5-0, I'm alright though. If you must know, it's an evil ass world that we live in. What is spending time mad doing? That's an evil ass grin that you giving while we tryna add to it. Yeah, it's an evil ass world that we live in while we tryna add to it. Remedy, they ostracized my entities, took away my memories. I passed out in the bushes that night. I must have fed my insecurities. Damn it, nothing's clear to me. Damn it, nothing's clear to me. I'm done looking for the remedy. They ostracized my entities, took away my memories. I passed out in the bushes that night.
Hello, Suds and Budzers. Here to talk about the Cap Gun. Where can you get this Cap Gun? Amazon for only under $10. If you have Prime, maybe a little bit more with the shipping. Cap Gun. Get yourself one.
Bust a cat. Drunk when you did that, bro.
Enjoy the drunk ass of the Cap Gun. And also, I really hope you guys enjoyed the clip that we got. He actually brought that in special for us. That was fucking sweet. You guys got a sneak preview, so enjoy that.
Bro, that's badass. You had your son in that, bro.
Yeah, man. He's pretty much like the motivation behind me, really putting out everything. You know, like Ezekiel and Tristan and Ikaika, Haikai, and Timo, the twins. That's what they go by now.
Hey, they're coming on.
Yeah, they'll be on next season.
They kind of gave me a push, like right before his mother had him, and I like put out my first song, By Blood, and everybody loves that record, but being that it's like my first like solid record that I consider like my first record. I don't know. I just don't look at it the same way. It's not my favorite. I felt disingenuous. I felt like I was just saying what people wanted to hear and not being myself. And that's why I didn't like it,
fuck, dude. Post Malone did that, though. Like, he put out shit people wanted to hear, and now he's basically to a point where he can put out whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, man, that's still kind of like what
sometimes
it is.
Sometimes you have to pander to an audience to get where you want to get.
Yeah, it really
sucks.
is.
It really does suck, but man.
Especially as like a musical artist. You know what I mean?
Dude, but I know that if I put out the stuff that I like, people aren't gonna dig it.
I mean, some people will, but not like...
I like that old, like, 90s, like, boom bap kind of rap.
Yeah, dude.
Like
Andrew Nicotina, bro.
Dude, yeah, like that kind of stuff.
Shit.
Like, I have a buddy, shout out Drogers, that's his, like, Instagram name or whatever, but, he'll like take a or like a new artist and just take the beat out and throw a fucking like a 90s style beat behind it that he makes himself and shit. And to me, it's the coolest fucking shit ever. You know what I mean? But like me behind a mic, like with that style delivery, I just sound dorky. Like I'm gonna be honest, like nobody's gonna like that shit. Like I have songs like backed up in my memory or in my fucking computer where I'm like, oh, this is dope to me. But, you know.
Dude, the weird thing is, like, it kind of reminds me of, like, Lil Dicky, not rap style, but, like, personality, dude. Like,
dude,
I don't know what it is, like, it's like a facial hair and hair, I don't know what it is.
No, dude, don't even feel bad, because I've been compared to Lil Dicky more than anybody else in my life.
Really, dude? I thought it was just me, dude. It was like, I'm feeling like a Lil Dicky vibe.
It's the charisma, man.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but yeah, I guess me and Lil Dicky are long lost brothers.
Dude, easy, I can see it.
Young Dick?
Yeah,
well, I'm Lil Willy Wop. Well,
Lil Willy Wop.
Lil Willy Wop.
Wait, you're the Little Famunda cheese.
Famunda. That's just the name. Little Famunda.
Shit, dude.
Extra.
This guy goes hard. It's
extra.
Nasty shit, dude.
Extra cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, though that song's special. I don't know. It was more about me getting off drugs and just deciding that that's not like the fix that I need. You know what I mean? Like that's not the right way to like.
Yeah, what you're looking for, kind of deal.
Isn't it crazy how kids push you out of the fucking stupid shit you were doing?
Yeah, dude.
Bro, my kids totally did that to me.
Yeah, man. It's a blessing for sure.
I wasn't doing stupid shit before I was a kid, but
my girlfriend one night was like fucking sick as shit, and she went to the hospital, and I get woke up at 4 a.m. She's like, I'm pregnant.
Dude.
Like, holy shit, fuck yeah, I love my life, right? Go back to sleep, wake up next morning. I couldn't fucking smoke a cigarette, bro.
Dude, he did quit, dude. No
dude,
joke.
I smoked a cigarette and almost threw the fuck up.
Yeah, he quit.
Threw it away, never fucking smoked.
He gave me the rest of his pack of cigarettes.
It's been like 5 or 6 years now, bro.
Yeah,
out
it's
of
not
nowhere.
worth it, man.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
Like,
this is
helped me
life-changing
get into
shit.
smoking, and now he doesn't smoke.
Oh, fuck.
That's what's fucked up. He's a hardcore smoker.
Dude, I work fast.
Zen. I don't know if you guys see
I
this.
actually was looking at that, dude. I was like, maybe I should look into that.
Dude,
Get on.
It's just as cheap. It's just
Just
as cheap.
nicotine.
I thought about doing
not
nicotine
tobacco.
patches.
Zen. Quit smoking, guys. Quit
Fuck yeah,
smoking.
fuck
Zen, I don't do nothing else
Dude,
for now.
I zen, but I don't do nothing else. That should be the that should be the slogan. Honestly.
He's all zen. He's all zen. It's not smoking. That's their slogan.
Seriously, have you guys seen
Sponsor us.
the Hollywood? That new Quentin Tarantino movie, Hollywood with.
No, I want it so bad, dude.
I'm not gonna ruin it for you.
Okay,
Man. I'm not gonna ruin it. It's not really like.
I heard it wasn't that great,
What's it
but
called?
Dude, shot for shot, I think it's great, man. Like,
I'm sure I'm gonna love it.
the
I'm
way
a movie
he does
critic, and I
film
hate
is just
critics.
better than most directors because he does it like with like his own style, like Tim Burton and shit. Tim Burton, it's always like gothic, kind of dark.
Johnny
you know
Depp.
what I mean?
And with
Yeah.
him, it's like long shots. He'll hold a shot of just a fucking scene of nothing. It could be a field or anything. It's just like the craziest
And it has like
fucking
a white
drama
noise
music.
Sound.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like a white noise drama sound, yeah.
Yeah, like Django when he started playing Rick Ross during the like, and it's like I got 100 coffins or some shit. You know what I mean, dude? Great movie, great movie, man.
I feel like Reservoir Dogs is my favorite.
Dude,
Hands
it's
down, hands down.
shit.
I watch that shit like once a week.
No, dude.
It's fucked
I'm
up.
tripping
Am
on
I
the
a
name.
psycho?
It's not by Quentin Tarantino, but it's a really good movie. Is it Young Fellas? Is that what it's called?
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
Yeah, it's Martin
Also
Scorsese,
really
man.
Yeah,
He's coming out with a new film, I think, this year,
It's a fucking good movie,
I
dude.
love movies.
and it's on Netflix. You can stream it on Netflix.
And this one's underrated as fuck. My Cousin Vinny. Right, dude? That's a fucking good movie.
You guys see Future Man?
Yeah, that is a good one, bro.
Future Man's the shit.
That is a good movie.
You watch all through that?
No, I didn't start
Oh,
shit.
dude.
I've heard a lot, dude.
Shit, I gotta
Monty's
charge
telling me to
up.
watch it.
Very good.
He's like, you gotta charge up.
Dude, I love that fucking movie, man. Or not movie, but that TV
Series,
show.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck crazy.
They nailed that shit. That's Seth Rogen. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Really?
He
directed it?
He's
He
producer
directed it.
and
Yeah,
director,
him
yeah.
and like.
Bro, no wonder it's so
Who
funny.
He's
plays
in the
in it?
very last
He's
couple
found out a
episodes,
couple days
but
ago.
like he did the whole thing.
What?
He,
Dude,
Mind
another
blown.
thing- Actually, another mind blown. Speaking of that, like an actor who did a movie. You guys ever watch like The Office?
Yeah.
You know who like the Jim character?
Yeah.
Like Jim fucking.
Yeah,
You guys
he
seen
wrote that.
the Quiet Place?
I haven't
Yeah,
watched that
he's a
because I
director.
couldn't
He's
He
imagine
directed
watching
all
a whole
that and
silent
fucking
movie.
starred in it and everything. It's on Hulu. I watched it. It's actually a super fucking good movie. Like,
Did you have to
super good.
read the whole thing?
Kinda. Like, you can hear it if you're not, like, I mean, with you, with a 2-year-old kid, you're gonna have to read it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I have a 2-year-old kid, too, you're gonna have to read.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if
See,
you can watch
that's
it
the only
quietly.
reason I haven't watched it yet, because I'm like, what do you mean? Like,
Dude,
why?
no.
Like, it's
It isn't like
silent the
you know
whole
those
movie,
movies
or
that, like,
what?
don't show the fucking monster? Like, get all the way through the movie, and you're like, oh, you've seen some shadows and some dead people. But, like, you never get to see the monster. And these
Bird
guys,
Box?
Oh.
Oh, like that, yeah.
It's like Bird Box, but you get to
Dude,
see the
shut up,
monster.
Bird
Like, and
Box.
it's like on screen for like 25 minutes straight. They like fucking super good graphics. It's a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
I'm a good monster guy. I'm not like fuck ghost movies because they're dumb as fuck.
Not a Casper, man.
Fuck, dude, I can't handle ghost movies anymore. Like I watched La Llorona the other day and I was like, this is.
What is that?
Ghost Adventures.
It's about like a Mexican ghost lady who like cries and tries to drown your kids or some shit. It was just straight trash.
I have a good buddy of mine that always tries to get me on Ghost Adventures, and I'm just like,
Dude.
Nope.
no, man.
Like, I'm into
no.
conspiracy theories, but
Shit's
ghosts,
bullshit.
Ghosts ain't one of
They're
them.
like, what was that sound?
Right, yeah. Dude.
I'm scared.
You guys hear that? Like, and then they have like these fucking fake detectors It's like, oh, dude, it's reaching really good over here. It's like, yeah, it's your fucking machine. Of course it's reaching good because you have fucking ratings.
You got somebody on the other like, fucking sending it a signal to beep.
Yeah, it's like a piece of cardboard with like a fucking man. He's like holding it like slightly to the left so it looks like it's in the red or whatever. I'm like, fuck you, man. And like the ghost detecting machines, like how's that? Like if ghosts aren't proven real, then how the machines like proven
real? Yeah, I know.
I'm like,
I know.
They just pick up weird shit.
They're like, this is a ghost detector.
It's cold in here.
It's like a can of it. Like, yeah.
It's cold. It's 20 degrees outside. Yeah, it's gonna be cold in here, Karen.
Goosebumps.
Sorry.
This place hasn't had fucking a heater for
Yeah, bitch.
30 years.
Yeah, it's 20 outside, 40 in here. Makes sense, Karen.
Makes sense, Karen.
No, they're like,
It's always a chick.
We're
dude,
also
like,
in a dark, abandoned building. It's like, of course you're gonna fucking get goosebumps and like overthink shit.
I like how they look at their watch though, and they don't have a watch because everybody has a fucking smartphone.
For real.
Karen, we're good.
They're all like, beam me up, Scotty. Fucking, we're done here. Now
So,
let's go. Yeah.
Damn, it's already
Back
fun.
to music.
Fuck
Local
those.
music. Is there anybody that you want to collab with around here, or anybody interests that you would like to work with?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm just kind of, I don't know, I kind of want to see where it goes in a way right now. Like, I'd love to work with Dak.
Oh, yeah.
Since I haven't got to yet. Like, I've
That'd be
recorded
so
it first.
fire, dude. You guys.
Dude, it would be really killer. And he could, like, help me a lot with mixing and stuff. And,
I
like,
feel like you guys would go back and forth and just, yeah.
Let's do one of those
That'd be
songs,
fire.
dude. That'd be sick.
dude, I would love that, man. That would be really cool. But, like, and of course, like, I always do music with Haikai and Timon. It's weird calling them that because I don't call them that regularly, but
For the fans?
for the fans,
Yeah, for real.
Bro, those guys are pretty sweet. I actually went to that show at the Cellar. Not the last one. The one before at the Crawl Space. Yeah, bro.
They had the beer pong tournament and shit?
Timo and two, like, they both together, it works really well. Like,
dude, yeah, it does.
they,
Dude. They have some good
bounce
songs
off each
together.
other
Yeah,
because
they
he's
did
more of a
too.
lyrical
It was
guy, Timon is, and then the other guy's more of a, like,
He-
body. No, he bodies it. It's almost like a, he's singing it. It's lyrical, but at the same time, it's
yeah.
hookish
Uh-huh.
and it's bodied. But
And, like,
he's
yeah.
singing on it, but rapping,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Real
it's,
low,
it's like an R&B sensibility
Yeah.
to it. Yeah, absolutely.
I can't wait. Those guys are coming on next season.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I can't
Yeah,
wait.
dude.
Yeah, man, like, I always work with them, and I'm sure that me and Ezekiel will have some music coming out.
Oh, yeah. Kane?
I'll send him something, or vice versa, eventually.
Shout out. You
Those
need to
guys are
come
on my
back.
record that I have coming out, My Disco Sweat. It's going to be fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I do have high hopes for it. I still got to, like, do the nuts and bolts, or what's the saying, so to speak.
Tune up, kind of.
Tune up, I guess.
Dot the I's, cross the T's.
Cross the
T's
T's.
and
That's
Q's.
what I was looking for. Yeah. But as soon as that's done, I got, like, some content to put out, and I'm really excited for that. But yeah, I would like to work with Dak,
That'd be sick.
and I'm honestly open to working with anybody. Like, I'm just busy, man. So, like, it's
Dude,
hard.
having
Like,
kids is fucking busy.
I get
all the
Yeah,
time.
like young kids.
maybe 30 minutes
Babies.
of a nap to record, and then when he goes to sleep from 9 to 10 to 6 in the morning when I wake up again. So I'm obviously exhausted from that time. So I got really like 3 hours from like 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So those are really the only times if I don't have like this like availability to do it, and it's cut that day. So
You better
like,
come out with me with a babysitter before you come out
yeah, bro, it's tough. Bro.
here.
I know, bro. Almost, bro. Because even like if I record with him there, he's screaming, and my son already loves to like try to
Be part of
record
it.
himself. He's over there slapping the keyboard, and I'm like, no, like here.
Not
have-
today, dude.
Have the headphones for a second, and so it doesn't really work out. But hopefully, I can continue to put content out. That's the goal. I believe that like quantity over quality. I like quality music, especially like since it's kind of few and far between now, you know. But at the same time, without the rate, like all the cancel culture and fucking things dying so quickly, you have to put out something pretty much every week if you want to stay like relevant and continue.
At least like unless you put like a real banger out every week.
You gotta put something out every week, and with that 30 minutes, that leaves room for about 1 or 2 songs that are good enough to really put out in a week. You know, with my time schedule, really.
And then like also deciding what ones like. Because you're also self-critiquing. So
overly.
Putting, like,
bro, I guarantee
like
you
AKA
have,
sleeping on your own shit because you don't think it's good, or like maybe there's something personal about it that you don't want to put out or something.
There's probably so many songs you have in your, you know, that you're not using in your bag.
Yeah, man.
That are probably fucking fire as hell. You just think they're not up to par, but
man.
That's why you gotta have that person to be like,
come in and listen.
Like you said, you got your guy that backs you up. I'm sure you let him listen to that shit and be like, hey, what do you think?
You have to have...
That's got to be there, dude. If it's not, then...
You have to have, like, a solid couple
Kanye
people.
Yeah, you become a critique.
I'm just kidding.
You can come to it and have them be like, hey, that's good, keep doing it. Because there's a lot of times where you're just like, fuck, none of this is catching, and I want to quit. You know what I mean? Because, like, man, there's nobody more hated than a hometown rapper, bro. I'll be...
Especially here.
Bro, there's so much beef for no reason.
Bro, that's the truest shit, bro. There's nobody more hated than a hometown rapper. And with that being said, it's hard to continue, bro. Like, so I hats off to people that can just continue because a lot of times you're like, fuck, man, I just want to stop. I just want to quit.
Bro, I'm telling you now, you don't stop.
Of course not, man.
Yeah, bro, you're on top. You're one of the top rappers in the valley for sure.
Thank
top
you, man.
3.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
for real,
top 3.
I really like your music a lot.
For sure.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
I'm not a big rap guy, but like I like beats when it comes together.
Bro, and it's all artistic. Everything he has in his videos is something to do with the actual fucking, like, it's a plot almost, like what you were saying with the Quentin Tarantino shit. It's just little Easter eggs, if you will. Like, but you noticed the Pokemon thing. It was like,
there's a reason behind
it. Yeah, everything you do is there's a reason, and that's fucking makes it 10 times better.
Like as far as that song Remedy, the idea of my son, like he is the remedy. And like if you read the quote at the beginning, when you end up seeing the video, the entire video, the quotes at the beginning and at the end, and that's the idea that I wanted to capture in a way, and. That's why I use my son, which I kind of, in a way, I felt a little guilty because I do think art is about vulnerability in a way, but it's about, like, how much of that do I really want to give out? You know what I mean? Because those are all, like, special moments that I have with my kid, you know?
Yeah, especially share people that might be
bro,
like,
but it's also about
hate on this guy.
Yeah,
like, dude, you're like hating on a moment that like I'll treasure forever. Like I'll have to come fucking snap.
Yeah, you'll want to. Yeah,
like, bro, it's also about perseverance though, because you overcame drugs. Your kid literally helped you become the person you are now. Like think about it that way, because that's the same way with me though.
Exactly.
Like I was a piece of shit before I had kids, bro.
Yeah,
that's the way I feel like a lot of young kids, teenagers between the age of 18 and 3, 4, 5, whatever. Dude, until they have something to live for, you don't know what life's about.
Well,
and now that you do, you're like,
holy
shit, life is not about this petty bullshit that I do every day.
Exactly.
You know
chasing dumb shit.
It's about taking care of my kids, making sure I got money to fucking
do what I need to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Pay what I need to pay.
Bro, kids will change your fucking life.
Straight up. Make you handle money.
And if it don't, then that makes you kind of a piece of shit. Like, if you're
not
going to move on from your high school shit once you have a child, then that is not real.
That's not without a child. Like, I mean, there's like, you're
that's how
pushing
you
30.
That's how you
without
know
a kid, even then, it's like, all right, buckle, dude.
Exactly. Bro, I didn't have kids till I was 24, so that's a decent age. Like, and now I'm the only parent. Like, okay, I'm not the only parent, but I'm the full-time parent.
You're the primary caretaker. Yeah, man, and it's not easy, man. It's not.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's good though.
It definitely takes a toll on you. You know, like
keeps you from doing a dumb shit though. It keeps you out of it. Because if I didn't have my kids here, I'd be like, man, fuck
Motherfucker
it.
being
I'm
up
do
river
this,
every
know?
single day. Like,
Dude, I was doing
fucking
ridiculous shit,
fighting
man.
for
Like,
gas money.
And that's like you said it perfect, man. You don't have really anything to live for, because it's like in
It's
a
a
way,
purpose.
man. For me, I never felt love an ounce, aside from like, of course, my parents and I felt a little bad saying that. I have my parents, you know,
Yeah.
and I have like some friends and my brother and sister, of course, but like the love that I have for my kid is just fucking uncomparable.
Yeah.
You know
Dude,
what I mean?
it's
Like once you
unconditional
have a
and
kid, it's
fucking-
just
There's
fucking
nothing more than that.
tunnel vision in a way. You know what I mean? And so, and
I've
really,
never been
bro,
more ready to snap necks,
Bro.
if I needed to.
I
In my life.
Yeah, seriously, like,
Well,
And,
especially, dude, like you said, like, man, going through shit with your old lady, too, like this guy now. I couldn't even imagine.
Went through some
Like-
shit. We're not gonna talk about that, but
Well,
went through some shit.
speaking of which, though, like,
I'm sure you went through some shit. We all
Oh,
went through
yeah.
shit.
getting into,
that's what makes everybody interesting. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
They all have
if you've
their
never
story,
went through
but-
shit, then, like, what are you gonna teach me?
Yeah, well,
Exactly.
if you ain't got a little bit of baggage.
Yeah, everybody's got a little bit of baggage, you know.
Well, it's alright if you got daddy issues. Come here, baby.
But everybody needs to check out everybody needs to check out his song Remedy.
Yeah,
And
check that out.
When you put that out, where's it all gonna be on? Like, where's all your music platformed on?
Well,
Like, where
I'm
can you
gonna put
find
that out this Friday at 12 o'clock
PM or AM?
a.m. or
PM.
p.m. Yeah,
Keep
it's
your eyes
p.m.
open. Put the notification bell on.
And then the rest of my album I'm not gonna put out till end of November, but it's gonna be on all platforms:
SoundCloud, Facebook, YouTube.
Spotify,
Nice.
Apple, like all that stuff. So please go check it out. Support my family. Support me.
What's your album called again?
My Disco Sweat.
Yeah.
It'll be coming out in November.
Everybody
Thank you
peep that
guys.
shit.
Go peep that shit.
And you can be found on Facebook and everything and all like that, Instagram, Twitter.
My Facebook music page is nothing. I have not a picture on there.
It's kind of
It's,
less
it's
docile.
not, there's followers.
Hey, let's get some
A
more
little bit.
followers so you post
Get
more
some more
shit.
Yeah, dude, get them back on Facebook, y'all.
I'll put a picture on there for you guys, and I'll throw my video on there.
You can check them on YouTube, on his
SoundCloud.
channel.
SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify, preferably Spotify or Apple Music.
Hopefully Google.
Please.
Hopefully you get verified. Just type in
Let's
Lil
get that
Parm
one.
up and your little ass comes up.
It does. It does.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully,
He does.
hopefully
Yeah,
one day
see,
my
dude.
real ass cheeks though.
Yeah,
And it says, and then in small, tiny in print, it says your name.
Yeah.
Your name,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
you might have just caused an album cover.
Oh no. Alright.
And you know to catch us, you know
Yeah.
where.
We're wrapping it up this week, guys. We're going to throw down a quick thing before we give you the old constant. Next season, we're going to start something that you guys will probably already see coming, just based on the title. We have a lot of guests. Thanks to Derek. This guy's already set up the schedule. If you're looking forward to seeing someone, go check out the
Yeah.
schedule. It was posted earlier today. Hazy, little thing for season finale, Lil Parm. Big thanks.
Hey,
Coming on, and,
cheers.
Also, as always, I think I said the last couple videos, we're working on some stuff that our tech guy want to put together with some old guests, so hopefully that'll come together quite nicely. And
Collaboration.
yeah, that'll come together, and it'll be another live event as well, hopefully. And then big thanks to Ben for being the tech guy for season 3 already. We're moving into season 4. If you're not sure who Ben is, you can check out his streaming channel at Puff Tuff, his gaming, FB Puff Tuff, and then he also does a bunch of other channels, music video stuff with his FP Productions, and then he also does another one with computer stuff. You guys need help with computers like I did.
Tech.
As you guys seen through the last few
1-2
seasons, 1-2 Tech. He definitely bumped us up from orange to what you're seeing now. And we'll wrap it up for this season. Big thanks to everyone that was on this season. And you guys know where to check us out. We'll have a clip up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, full episodes on YouTube if you want to help us out, Patreon. And from there, we'll wrap it up. Big thanks to everyone this season, and a big thanks for our season finale.
Hey, guys.
Lil Parm, wrap it up with a clink clank, boys.
Again!
Yeah.
2 times!
2 times.
Watch season 4, motherfucker.
Jeez.